Hello, I'm DerTebbers, and this is your indie game review of Gone Home. We're going home. This game is short. I will say that right now. This game is short. I finished this game in approximately an hour. So keep that in mind. So the question we're going to try to answer today is it worth the money for an hour-long game? And we can't go too far because this is pretty story-driven. Much in the same vein as Two Brothers, or Brothers, Two Sons, whatever that game was. The other indie game review I did. And it does have feels in it. For those of you that don't like feels, this isn't the game for you. That being said, for an hour-long game, if it's, say, $2.50 on Steam, is it worth it? Well, let's find out. I have finished the game, like I said. Options, I can't actually click on graphics because it crashes my game while I'm recording. How about that? Sound is pretty basic. Music, voice, volume. Separate sliders, which is good. Gameplay, we can show training messages or not. We'll turn off that because I don't know why. I don't even remember having training messages. So we have different things here. We're going to keep head bob enabled. You can switch languages if you want, and display subtitles if you wish. I'm not going to bother with that because I'm not planning on going far enough in here where it really matters. Controls is just WAS and D and your mouse. So let's go back and let us start a new game at home. Yes, I want to continue. There you go. There's your controls right there. Woohoo! Cassette. I had Nirvana on, not Nirvana, Pearl Jam's Vitalogy on cassette. I'm trying to think of the name of the thing. The Fulbright Company. And it is bright.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really, seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Those midnight arrivals are the worst. Just gonna point that out. Okay, so it's June 7th at 1:15 a.m., 1995. Oof. I was still in high school. All right, here we are. We're in the game. That was it for the opening sequence, and now it's up to you to figure out what is going on. I really like the graphics. A little right-click, and I can zoom in. I am Catlin Greenbrier from Portland. I flew in flight number 270. How about that? The movement is good. The sound of your boots. It's also good. I like the fact that you can interact with like, even stuff that... What? Now, if you hold right-click and you move your mouse, you spin it around. There's no reason for this cup to be picked up, but you can pick it up and put it back. I like that. I mean, the fact that even stuff that might not be important... yeah. So Sam is... Let me in! Yeah. So there's multiple storylines going on here. I'm going to ruin some of the discovery here. We're going to grab Christmas stock. Christmas stock. Use $5.99. He's more expensive than this game. Go away, Christmas stock. There we go. Good spot for Christmas stock, too. There's multiple storylines going on here. It's not just your storyline. Having finished the game, I think I have found four distinct storylines. I think there are some sub-storylines going on in here. But look at the beauty of the game. I mean, look, shadows are cast properly. That's... You know, it doesn't sound like a lot, but this is an indie title. And they went through the trouble of making sure the shadows cast. So when I turn this on, look at the shadow casting changes. ever so slightly. Isn't that awesome? What do we got in here? Nothing. And more nothing. Hello? Hello? It's not on, so how can you be dial toning? Whatever. The game does... I mean, look, okay, I can grab a pencil, but I can't actually use a pencil. That would be nice. Ooh, that is one sharp pencil. I've never gotten a pencil that sharp. I've never gotten a pencil that sharp that stayed that sharp in a drawer. Ooh, itinerary. Look at that. Obviously, she changed planes in. Oh, wow. She had quite a flight. She went from Amsterdam to Newark to Cincy to Seattle. Wow. Huh. Anyway. Yeah, so the graphics are beautiful. I love the fact that you can interact with stuff that's not even pertinent, like hand soap. Why can I pick up the hand soap? Why can I look at the hand soap? For reasons. I mean, this is an attention to detail that you don't get in most games. I mean, the graphics in the sink are not that great, but... I mean, I can flush a toilet. Why can I flush a toilet? Because the game designers thought, you know, it'd be really great if you could flush the toilet. I presume that's what they actually said, but I mean, we can pick up bandages. Why? I mean, why can I pick up toilet paper? Because they thought it was a good idea for me to be able to pick this up and explore and get a feel of living in this house. Apparently, Author Magazine. All right. And I can flush the toilet. For reasons. There's a lot of ambiance to this game. You do... I swear I've heard people walking around upstairs, but I've never found anybody. And the constant thunderstorm is, like that. Did you hear that? Like, I wasn't moving. Hello? Anybody home? Hey, look, a postcard. I'm in Paris. I've done many Parisian things, including eating le petit déjeuner. That's breakfast, you stupid git. Wearing really... Ugh. Anyway. It's this feeling of exploring a house that is yours but isn't yours, and being able to pick up and play with... I mean, why can I pick up couch pillows? Why can I examine tickets? Pulp Fiction. How about that?
Residents are strongly urged
I can throw
to stay
it.
indoors and secure
Nice.
all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
Really? I don't care. But it's a game that lets you explore. You feel almost like a visitor in a house that isn't yours, but I mean it is supposed to be yours. Though woohoo! Made it work. Don't know why. Can you turn it off now? Yes. That's something I didn't do last time. What was I going to say? Yeah, you feel like a visitor in somebody else's house. Even though it is yours, though, spoiler alert, I'll go ahead and give you a spoiler on this. Your girl, Katie here, hasn't actually ever been in this house. For reasons. Just checking the shadows. They really do work pretty well. Yeah, I like it. All right, we're going to go this way now. I will say that it is kind of a creepy house. There's things to learn about this house. Like, why is there a skull over there? Why is there a skull here? Why is there a skull here? Well, you'll have to find out yourself. Ooh, a book. The Bible. Put that back. I have noticed that these people don't actually store much in their little... all their knickknacks seem to be out. Except for that. What is that? Telephone directory. So the mystery really is... I'm purposely not picking up certain things. The mystery is, where is your sister? Where are your parents? And there's something else going on in this house. And it's something for you to figure out. Light switch. But it is creepy as heck. And I'm one of those people that... yeah, I'm one of those people that can just turn off. That will... I think when I finished the game, every single light in this house was on. I was like, okay, I'm freaking out a little bit. So, yeah. Ooh, game cartridge. Super Spitfire. Journey of Crystal. Ooh, I threw... No. Go in there. Good. What's this one? Adventurous the Cat. He looks like an absolutely... Oh, it's Adventurous the Cat Returns. Whoa! Adventurous the Cat has just disappeared. Oops. There's also a fascination I've noticed in this house with three-ring binders. So, the question, is this a fun game? For the amount of time that you get to play? Yes. Yeah. Is it the kind of game that maybe might show you a different side of something? Yes, it might. Is it a game with feels? Yes. It's a game with feels. You will feel for the various characters, if you don't feel for the various characters, then you might need to go get your heart checked and see if you have one. Just saying. Nail polish. Nailed it. Ultraviolet. Soda. Fizz Right ginger ale. Ginger ale. It is the nectar of aviation. When you're on a plane, you order ginger ale. Everything else is crap. Cup. Alright, wait. I put that cup back properly. Aww. What's this? Ooh, a button. The Misfits. Nice. I'm not putting stuff back the way I found it. It's my sister's room. I don't care. Oh, these things work. These things work. Hold on. We're going to go in dark. Look at that. I don't know how well this thing will show up on YouTube, but look at that. They work. That is so awesome. Turn those on. Where's the other light? Can't stay in the dark long. Scared of the dark. It's in the closet. Who cares? I'm just going to turn the light on. Okay, we're going to stay here in Sis's room for right now. All right, so the graphics are just absolutely stunning. The house feels alive, meaning it creaks, it groans, it makes noise. You've got lightning and thunder outside and rain, and it really does change. I don't want to say it changes the house, but Steggy. It doesn't change the house, but it... Let's see, can I smother... almost. There, I'm smothering Steggy. It doesn't change the house, but it feels like a house that you could actually be in. Your boots... Presumably we're wearing boots. Shoes, whatever. We make noise on the hardwood and not on the carpet. It's little things. Shadow casting and small things like that really set this game apart. The gameplay is short. I would love for them to bring something else out that I don't like that. that expands on this or uses the same sort of exploration mechanic. Oh man, I can't ever see these things. Can you guys see what this is? All I see are a bunch of hearts, green hearts everywhere. Yeah, well, I never liked those things anyway. All right, this has Gone Home. It is a cheap indie game. It's usually on sale on Steam for like $2.50 or less. It's worth it. Pick it up. It's worth a playthrough. It is short. It does have feels, but if you can deal with short and feels, then this might be the game for you. And it lets you kind of voice. It's almost. How can I close that? Oh, because I'm hitting the wrong button. I'm hitting space bar instead of clicking. What was I going to say? I don't remember. Not that important. Gone Home. It is worth the money, in my opinion. I've played through it once. I'll probably play through it again because there's a couple of things I wanna do a little bit differently. Yeah. So if you have desire to spend a little bit of time exploring a house and hoping that the ghosts don't show up, then this is definitely nice, cute. Uncle Harvey. Who Uncle Harvey is? Ooh, mystery. Who's Uncle Harvey? In the meantime, we're going to be in here, hiding from the ghosts and ghouls. Ghosts and ghouls. All right, this has Gone Home. I think it's worth it. Pick it up. Give it a try. It's only going to take an hour or so of your life, but it might very well be worth your time to play this game. Maybe get an insight into a different view of life, sort of. How's that for a vague hint of what the game is about? All right, until next time, this will be your indie game review of Gone Home. I've been DerTebbers. Till next time, bye.